Today we are going to look at how you can, troubleshoot your hard drive, getting to fill up. There are many side effects of your hard drive filling up. We have this conception that a hard drive is meant for storage. So we can afford to just store things, store videos, store pictures, store games, store movies, and we just store things on a hard drive and it fills up. A hard drive is not just meant to store your files. Your hard drive is also designed to enable your computer to operate. So I've had clients and I've had friends, I've had people that have had issues booting into their computer because their hard drive was filled up. And they don't want to do a disk defragmenter, they don't want to check disk on their hard disk. Their hard drive filled to 6 megabytes. If your hard drive fills to that extent, you cannot use a computer efficiently again. You can't. I have had an experience. I was using a Linux operating system, Ubuntu 14.0, and I was capturing video. Now, when you capture video in AVI format, sometimes it gets to be very large. So the video was running and capturing till it filled my hard drive to 0 megabytes. Ask me what happened. Up till today, I have not been able. Once I boot into the computer, I cannot log into the system again, and I'm afraid to format the hard drive. I'm still looking at. I'm looking at how I will be able to use it as a slave on that computer and delete some files. I'll get to do that, but I don't want to format it with a hard because I have too many important files inside that particular hard drive. So it's just there. You should not allow your hard drive to fill up to. You should have at least 10% remaining. At least 10% remaining. That means if you have a 500 gig hard drive, you should have at least 50 gig remaining. So in today's program, I'm going to show you how you will know. There are two ways. If you're using Windows 7, Windows XP, Windows Vista, you can actually just look at your hard drive and know it's filled up. If you're using Windows XP, you have to right click on your C drive to know the status of your hard drive. So the two methods are still available in Windows 7. So I will take you through how you will know your hard drive is about to fill up. So I'm going to show you some ways that number one, you will know how if your hard drive is filled up. Then the next one, how you can free up space on your hard drive. They are very interesting tools I've come to love and I've come to really appreciate. I'm going to take you through those methods that you can optimize, that you can utilize, and you will know if your hard drive is filled up, and you can also use the tools to free up space on your hard drive. First effects that you will see on your computer that's about to fill up. Number one, you observe that the computer begins to be slow. Number two, you will observe that you cannot defragment again. Number three, you observe frequent crashes. Frequent crashes. Begin to have error messages popping up from time to time. You begin to have the computer telling you that your hard drive is filling up, free up some space. So you begin to have some such reactions. Once you see that, you know that you are about to you have filled your hard drive to a certain capacity that it shouldn't be. Now, so I will take you to my computer now, and I'm going to show you how you will know your hard drive is getting filled up, and you know how much space is still remaining. You go to Start menu, you click on Computer. If you're using Windows XP, it's called My Computer, so you click on Computer. Once you are in My Computer, you can see in Windows 7, it's very easy. Just by looking at it, you can see one side white and one side colored. You can see the same thing here, the same thing here. This means that the entire hard drive doesn't have any file. This means that the entire drive doesn't have any file because it's entirely white. It's entirely white. But this other one has one side colored and one side white. The white part means the free part, and the colored part means the occupied part. The side that is filled up. So once this drive is getting filled up, this color will turn to red. It will no more be this blue color, whether that is blue or green or whatever color it is, but it's colored. So it will change from this color to red, and you will know that my hard drive is getting filled up, and you'll be able to clear it up. Next method is for you to right click on this same drive. Already you can look at this and know that it's free. Now I want to know, I right click on this drive. Can you see the way it is? Now it tells you that 6.6 gig is free, then 293 gig is used. So the side that is purple means that it is free, while the side that is blue means it is filled up. So this is how you will know that your hard drive is getting filled up, and that now gets to where you now begin to free up space. Now the next thing I'm going to show you is how you can free up the space. The first method is using the disk cleanup. I have already gone through disk cleanup in some previous videos, but I will run over it again so that you can get to understand disk cleanup again. If there's anything I'm missing, you can always go back to the previous videos and look at it. So now if you look at these properties, you can see disk cleanup. If I click on disk cleanup now, it will start populating the files that needs to be deleted from my computer. It will bring up files from my recycle bin. It will bring up files from temporary files. It will bring up different kinds of files that you don't even know is occupying your space. And what happens is that you can then remove those files by using disk cleanup. It's a very easy to use tool, and it comes with Windows operating system. Every other ones I'm going to expose you to are third-party utilities, which are very good, very good. But Windows has tried by giving you this disk cleanup utility. So you can see that right now it's populating. It says disk cleanup is calculating how much space you will be able to free on C. This may take a few minutes to complete. So you can see that it's running. It's allowed it to run. Wow, that took about 15 minutes to finish on my laptop. But it won't take that long on your laptop because you may not have much on your system. But since I have so many things here, it actually took a long time to populate. But if you look at this, you can see a recycle bin has 10 gig, that I can free. Temporary internet files is 3 megabytes. Service pack backup files is 640 megabytes. So you can see, what you can free. All these things you can free them. Even thumbnails, you can free 81 megabytes. So I am going to put my recycle bin. So you check the ones you want to free. I don't want to free everything. Let me just free the ones that I want free. So you can uncheck the ones you don't want to free, and let me check my recycle bin and click on. You can decide to view files. You can just click on. I won't stay too long on this because it's already been treated, but you can see that it's going. My recycle bin has been cleared up. So now the next thing that I want to just let you see is another tool. This one is a third-party utility, but this can capture what disk cleaner could not capture, and it's called CCleaner. It's just called CCleaner. It's a third-party utility. It has a cost, but it comes with a free trial. So I'm just going to open CCleaner and show you how it works. If you suspect your hard drive is filling up, you can just download a free trial, and it will still give you the full some capability. You can still be able to free up some space. Now if you look at this now, look at this menu, you will see Windows, you see Internet Explorer, everything I can free. Windows Explorer, everything I can free. Then they are the ones I check. Once I click on analyze now, once I click on analyze, application is also checking the ones that can be, analyzed, and it will show you what you can free on this application. When I click on analyze, it's going to bring up different kinds of things that I can free up on and save space on this my hard drive. So it's a good utility. You can see that my trial version is for 12 days. I have 12 days remaining. I just got this so that I can free up some space on my hard drive, and I felt like sharing with you. So it's actually very useful. If you want to extend it, you can just decide to put up some things that are not really free on the internet. If you can crack it, good for you, but I wouldn't advise you to do that. Just take out money and buy it if you have. So now you can see that it needs permission to clear up the internet cache for Firefox and free up some space. I can say no, don't do that, because I always want my cache to be intact, because I want to come back and still be able to continue where I stopped. So it's going to ask me the same thing for other browsers, and I mean always say no. Now if you look at this now, you can see system temporary files, it is 843 megabytes that I can free. You can see that this one's been not captured in disk cleaner. It was not captured in disk cleaner. I can free up 163 megabytes of internet cache in Chrome. So it's very, very good. Most of these things were not captured in disk cleaner. Disk cleaner is good, but it didn't capture it. So I can decide to clean up this now, and I click on run cleaner. Permanently delete files from your system. I say yes. I click OK, and it's going to clear that particular space that have been occupied. So we're going to take a break. When you're back, I have two more tools, one of the best you've ever come across, that you can use and clear up space on your hard drive. It's free to try, but I'm telling you, it is good. It will tell you the files that are occupying the greatest space, and it gives you an opportunity to remove it. Another one will tell you the duplicate files that you have on your I did not know that on my computer I could have so many duplicate files without my knowledge. The same thing is happening to you. You have duplicate files that are on your computer which can be cleaned up to free up space. When we come back, I'm going to show you those two tools. So stay tuned and don't go anywhere. Welcome back. If you're just joining Every Day with the Computer, we have been looking at how you know your hard drive is filling up, the effect of your hard drive filling up, and how you can free up space on your hard drive. If you have missed it, you can happily always go online and look at the entire and the full video. It's ewyc.directiveng.org. Now I am going to show you two other methods that you can use and free up space on your hard drive. The first method is called WinDRStat. Let's call it Windows Directory Statistics. You understand? That's the full name of that. It's called Windows Directory Statistics. But the software is just called WinDIR Start. That's how it's called. So if you type that on Google, you can download the utility. Now I'll take you to my computer and I'm going to show you how WinDIR Start works. So now this is it. I click on this now. Now the first thing that comes up, it's asking me which of my drive I want to know what is occupying what, how much space is occupying by which file. It's a very good tool. Now I want to go onto my C drive because all the other ones doesn't have anything. That's why you're having, empty spaces. Is this one that has files? So I click on OK. Now, can you see what is happening there? Let me maximize this. You see this thing that is moving, this thing that is chopping its mouth and moving around. That thing is actually telling you that it is searching, it is locating the files, it's populating and bringing up the space that is being occupied by files. So it's working. That's what it means. That animation you're seeing means that the software is working on that particular folder. Now, let's look at the one that has been completed. This one has been completed. That's why you're not seeing any animation on that. It says that the size that is occupied on my hard drive is 1.8 GB. I can decide to remove that file and save my hard disk of that space, that 1.8 GB. So all I need to do, I can just tailor it down. So I click on this plus sign and it opens up and shows me from the highest to the lowest what is occupying my space. Can you see that this first one occupies 17.2% of that particular folder and it's 314.8 megabytes. It's a very good tool. I click on this arrow again to tailor it down to the particular file that is doing this kind of thing. I now see that this X64 is the folder that occupies more of the space. Then I can still click on this plus sign again and it will now bring me down again. And I will now get to see more, more files. Now this is one file, setup.exe. One file in my hard disk is 205.2 megabytes. Now, if you want to search this and locate this file by just typing, just going through Windows Explorer, you will not be able to do this in a very long time. You can't do this in a very long time. So this tool will actually bring out what is occupying space on your hard drive, and you will know what you can discard, you know what you can delete, you know what you can leave, you know what you can just let to remain on your hard drive. So it helps you. So I'm going to show you another tool. Now this one is going to tell you duplicate files on your hard drive. It's a very, very good tool too. So I'll just close, I'll just minimize this one for now. This one is called Dupe Guru. It's called Dupe Guru. That means let's call it Duplicate Guru. It's called Dupe Guru. It's not a free utility, but it's free to try. Now this is the icon for Dupe Guru. I have already installed it on my laptop, so I just double click on Dupe Guru, and it's going to come, and I'm going to show you how it can show you. Now, if you look at this now, let me delete this. I was looking at my documents to know the duplicate files. Now, if you look at this, it comes with nothing showed on the box there. So I just click on this plus sign. The plus sign means that you want to add a particular folder and check that folder for duplicate. So I click on add folder. I'm just going to look for one folder on my laptop and we just scan it and you just see how it works. Let's look at music. Let's go to music. I click on select. I click on music files. Click on select folder. Now you can see music files have been loaded. Then I click on scan. Can you see that it's very fast? It just came up with only one occurrence of duplicate. Now let's just go back. So now let me just open another folder. Let's see if we can get a folder that has much duplicates, and we'll see. Let's go to downloads and see how it's going to work. Now I'm going to want to scan down. I just click on downloads so that I can bring the concentration on the CPU to downloads. I click on scan. You have already on save result. You want to continue? I say yes. I don't want to go to that. Now you can see that it's taking time to scan my downloads folder, and by the time it is through, it's going to bring up a list of duplicate files. My time is up. My time is up. I wish I could show you more, but once you get online, you can always contact me, and my phone number is there. Whatever you need more clarifications, I think I'll make myself available. So I will just let you know the things that how this can serve you best. It's nothing much to show you again. Just add the folder you want to check for duplicates, and this will scan for you, and you can then remove them. You can decide to remove those duplicates and allow the unique files to remain. So I thank you for being with me today. Had a good time. I hope you had a good time too. We will meet again by next week, the same time, the same station, and I hope to see you. We have come to the end of the program today. You can download the videos online. Go to our website, ewyc.dinetng.org. Every Day with a Computer has a book in the market that is called Every Day with a Computer, the Easiest and Best Practices. You can pick up a copy at WordWorks. Just go through it. Don't go from back to back. Just pick up the point that you need at that particular time to use and solve a problem, and use it. So if you need more on this, you can let us know. Drop a word on Facebook, Twitter, or send a message, a text message to us. We'll look at how we can help you to make it happen. So I thank you for being with us today, and I look forward to seeing you again this same time, this same station next week. Thank you, and God bless you.